You're watching Kamisha Reviews.
You already know. Period.
I'm gonna turn this off. Wait a minute. Okay. I think I'm about to turn my volume up on my mic. My headphones. Let me double check. See if I can hear something.
It's time to say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Kamisha Reviews. Let's get into the things of the things. I want to talk about this latest episode that I actually watched on the plane of the Challenge Errors. Now, there's a lot of things I want to give out. Say shout out to Derek. Derek was the GOAT to me this episode. When I tell you he did not want to quit in no kind of way, that was everything. That's last time we talked about this show. This episode, Tina came through the crit with the nails. She killed it. She killed it with the nail smashing it in. That was like really a good elimination to watch, just to watch the comeback at all. It was just really good. Okay, so that's why you see the title when I'm talking about Devin and talking about the whole Johnny Bananas and Michelle. By the way, that video will drop today, of the summit premiere party that CBS and Paramount Plus had, and your girl Kamisha Reviews was in the building. And guess who was there? Michelle. So with the whole Michelle and the Johnny Bananas situation, this is what I wanted to say. I think Johnny Bananas was wrong. To me, Johnny Bananas was coming from a place of, oh, I'm your friend. I got you. You're my, homegirl. I don't want you to say you hurt. I understand that. I do. But in this situation, I don't think that's the case. He does not like Devin. He cannot stand Devin. Devin. He cannot stand him. It's like he's his Marsha from off of what's the name? Oh my God, the Brady Bunch. That's who Devin is to Johnny Bananas. Like, you keep winning. Why are you here? It's almost like, to me, Johnny Bananas and Devin is like Cara Maria and Laura. All right. Devin really has not gotten mad this whole season. He really has been doing pretty good with that. But I understand where Devin's coming from. If you have somebody I care about, we're building our own personal relationship outside this job. I mean, outside the job. Outside this episode, this season. Excuse me, I cannot talk today. And you are going to my girl, my friend, whatever the situation is, and talking to her about, be careful, chill, whatever it might be. Regardless of how it was said, misconstrued, or whatever, Devin had every right to get pissed off at Johnny Bananas. He did not have a right to come to her like that. It's like, are you hating on Devin and them? Is it you want Michelle? What's the tea? Because you randomly, oh yeah, me and Michelle are cool, randomly go tell and warn her about Devin. I thought that was not his business. As much as he's talking about couples being messy, you keep bringing it up because either you're lonely or you're upset that you're not having on the show. I don't know what that is. It was giving girl vibes. Why are you worried about what everybody in the house is doing, who they're dating, who they're smashing? If it's their downfall, because couples do that in a reality TV show, that part is true. If it happens, it happens. What are you going over there talking to her for to stir up trouble being messy? You're in a good place in the show. You're not struggling. You just got saved. So I'm just so confused. You're the first person everybody wants out of the house. Sometimes I think Johnny Bananas' arrogance, it just really overtakes him when he feels like he's untouchable. He can do whatever he wants to do. Nothing's going to happen. And then how dare somebody come and approach him about something that he said? I do not believe, honestly, that Michelle got that wrong. I'm telling you, I do not believe that Michelle got that wrong. I do believe Michelle got that right. And I think that if you're her friend, unless you saw something that happened, like maybe if it's as a friend from afar, you saw a toxic sign, a toxic situation, or whatever. You saw them have a big old fight, and you pull it to the side and say, look, I know what's happened to you in the past and everything, but I just want to talk to you about what I think is going to happen if you continue this, whatever that looks like. Okay? I just think he crossed the line. This is a game. You made it personal because you don't like Devin. Devin! And I just thought that was weird to me. That whole scene, that whole conflict, you created conflict where there wasn't any. Tell me, where does that benefit anybody? Even you. It makes no sense. You're talking about people making bad game moves. To me, that was one. The one thing that Era One is counting on for you guys to fall apart because they are struggling, hanging on by a prayer and a string, and that string is shaky. They just lost somebody. Now they did win one of the. I'm just saying they're struggling. They're just sitting back looking. Okay, keep on falling down, keep on arguing. Please keep doing that. So tell me where it makes any sense to you guys at all for him to approach it. I cannot wait for you guys be in the comments to let me know. Because I know there's Johnny Banana fans, there's Michelle's fans, and there's also Devin fans. I've interviewed Devin, of course. Y'all can say I'm impartial, is whatever, or not. I'm sorry, biased. Michelle has been in my spaces. I met her again in person for the first time last night. I've always championed for Michelle. I love what she's doing this year. Even, I know people like with the whole thing with her and Olivia and Nurys. I get Nurys is hurt and paid, and Horatio is 100%. It's a separate issue. But I'd love to see Olivia and Michelle being besties and doing their big one. I really, really do. I can't just stop watching them because Nurys and Horatio, I just think the being in relationship on these shows, especially the challenge, as intense as the challenge is, as mental as the challenge is, a distraction like a relationship or a situationship or just a straight up one night stand can mess up your game. That's one thing John Banana says that was not a lie. That's very true. That's very, very true. Okay, so I just want to come on and give my 2 cents about that because the episode did just air yesterday. And I want to come on and talk about what I felt about it because I just did not like that. And I thought if this is a competition, if this is a game, as much as you say, I want to respect the player I'm going against, I want to go against somebody who is, a beast, somebody who's like me. And I understand that method and that thought. But to go to Michelle and to stir trouble is messy. It was unnecessary. It didn't make any sense. It's not a good gameplay. Bananas, for this moment, that was disrespectful. I do not respect that move. It's not a game move to me. It's just being, I want attention. Look at me. Look at me. That's what I felt like. It was just yucky. So I want to give my little rant about that. That's all I got, y'all. Period.